Hi there, it's me again, or should I say it's us again. I am here with the monster, aka Monty Bobs. And it's another instalment in our journey, I guess. For those of you who haven't seen the journey so far, go back and catch it. They are short and sweet clips, and only a couple so far. But the last one, for those of you who will remember, and for those who haven't seen it, I'll do a quick sum up. You monkey. The last video was a reflection on the 5 years that we've been together, the highs, the lows, the progress that we've made, the areas we still need to work on, and to help me assess that, I guess, in a sort of more logical, rational way than maybe my emotional self might do usually, I developed a measurement system called RIDE, the retraining my Egypt with an I donkey to be an inventor. RIDE. So we looked at the scores I gave us over the 5 years to see how we might have progressed, and particularly against how it felt at the time. And definitely a big reflection for me is that I do dwell on the failures. So I think about what's gone wrong, how I'm not doing a great job riding, and how he could do better, etc. Much more than I do about what we're getting right. So that is one of the things that I am determined to do better at this year. I'm going to focus on, yes, our learning, but focus on what went well as well as what we could be getting much better at. I also reflected on the fact that even though he is 12, he is a big baby and definitely needs his hand holding. He needs me to help him, give him confidence, to ride him properly, positively, actively, help take the worry out of things for him, certainly at least now. So that's something I've got to remember. And also, I need to stay calm and be patient, because he gets stressed and upset if I am anything but calm and patient. So I've also reflected that both of us have had to unlearn and relearn again based on him being a racehorse and me never having had a racehorse before. Thank you. And we've then got some ongoing, as you probably would expect, technical things to keep working on. We definitely still don't agree on the pace at which to jump fences, particularly cross country. We still need to improve our balance and position and all of that side of it. But I think the other thing that I definitely have learned is that it is like a game of snakes and ladders, where although it's not quite so random potentially as where you throw the dice, it is definitely up and down in terms of progress. It is sometimes feeling like you're 2 steps back and 1 step forward, and then maybe 2 steps forward and 1 step back. But that is okay. Every horse is different, every rider is different. There is no time scale in which we should have been at a certain point, and I think I put the pressure on both of us in terms of feeling like we should have been doing more, doing better, getting there quicker, and actually it stopped being fun. So the other thing that I am definitely going to do this year is, whilst focusing on our aim of being confident and consistent in our ability to event, I definitely want to make sure it is fun for both of us. So for 2024, we've come up with a plan, haven't we, in agreement, where we're going to, I think, look at things in 4 stages. First one, we're going back to basics again. We're going to do a lot of groundwork. We're going to do a lot of work based on improving our trust in one another, our relationship, our bond, all of those really essential foundations that I do feel that maybe we lost a bit of last year in terms of where we had just got in a bit of a pickle sometimes. So we're going to focus on that and do that for quite a while, and then make sure we continue to do the groundwork. I think again I've been a bit guilty of swapping and changing between, do a bit of groundwork, do a bit of ridden work, and actually I'm going to make sure we do that as part of our weekly training. as well as hacking, obviously. Then stage 2 of the plan, I'm going to focus on improving our jumping. I'm going to focus on show jumping, partly because it'll be indoors, and partly because actually, again, it kind of takes the pressure off and some of the anxiety off jumping the solids. So for me, anyway. So I'm going to get some regular, consistent training and also practice to improve our jumping. So stage 3 will be getting back into the solids and cross country and getting back onto grass, which is where the pace will come in. And we'll see how we get on with debating that this year. And also maybe do a few small friendly show jumping competitions, again, just to ease us back into it with the focus on having fun, hopefully. And then final stage, stage 4, or at least final stage for now, we will start thinking about planning for and getting out, trying to do some eventing. Again, small, local, friendly ones, see how we go. And then we'll take it from there. And each stage I'll be checking in on the ride measurement system to see, am I at or at least near my aim of mainly 4s, maybe some 5s, we will see. So let's see how we go. This is an illustration of why we needed that 4-point plan. So this is October, November 23. We just did a little grid and neither of us enjoyed it. My face says it all. Monty's body language tells us exactly how he's feeling about it. You can also see that I'm not riding brilliantly. That was a very big bounce up on the saddle and probably very uncomfortable for Monty as I bounced back down, and probably one of the reasons he's tossing his head so much. I just had lost my nerve. And we put this, the first one up to a little vertical, and as you can see, we stopped again. And did we get over this one? I think we did get over this one, but neither of us was happy about it. I mean, Monty made his feelings very clear, and who can blame him? Poor Monty. I did want to finish on a positive note for the pair of us, not leave it like that. So we put both of them down to a tiny little cross pole just to get over and finish on a slightly better note. So there you go. That was October, November 23, and it really just reinforced the fact that I needed to just go back to basics, have a break from doing anything stressful, competition-wise, and formulate a plan for 2024. I won't lie, did cross my mind that maybe the left-hand side of this would be good for both Monty and I, but I decided to persevere with lots and lots of practice and lessons. So we started off with a lot of groundwork. I really wanted us to use the groundwork time to improve our relationship, get our trust together back, confidence in being a partnership back, our listening, footwork, ability to think and quickly, and basically used a combination of lunging, long reining, and liberty, or as I like to call it, play, to try and help with this. Neither of us are particularly great at lunging, or I'm not anyway. Neither of us particularly enjoy it. So we do tend to use poles and a few exercises to keep it a bit more interesting, like transitions, spirals. But we do get some nice moments of stretching down and looking a bit relaxed and a bit supple. And just to reassure you, we do work on both reins, just haven't for some reason included the other side in this video. So that's the lunging bit kind of like done. So again, I think it's fair to say that we are both learning the long reining skill. or the skill of long reining, direction, steering and all of that. And again, what I like to do, and I think he likes to do, is mix it up with a bit of use of poles and again some sort of exercises. So we do transitions and backwards and forwards and lots of changes of direction and using the poles to kind of halt in. And the exercise that we've got on the ground is a little maze, which we will do in a minute, I think. But basically we just do lots of different things. We sometimes have to take it back a little bit, sometimes get a bit confused, or I confuse Monty, let's be honest. So like here, for instance, I think I am probably flapping him too much, and then he's coming backwards. So when I'm asking him to go forwards, he's getting a bit like, what are you asking me to do? And as one of the learning and improvement areas that I've definitely identified is to make sure that I am calm and patient and asking him in a calm and patient way what we need to do to really help him understand. I just start again, come out of the exercise and just do it as is. So just stopping him here and then asking him to stand, and then we'll go again over the poles. So trying to keep it fun for both of us, not confuse him, and just, as I said, improve our communication. And so we, as I said, use the poles to work over in terms of his back. We do like tight little maneuvers to help with him listening to me in terms of directions. Again, hoping that'll translate when we are riding and jumping. And the maze exercise, which is just coming up, is a particularly good one, I think, for us, for him, because it's quite a tight little S-bend thing. So for him being a big horse, he's really got to be quite together and quite compact in his movement, and responsive in terms of what I'm asking him to do, really sort of thinking quickly and moving his feet, etc. And then this is the reward for all of that hard work. Before we have some playtime, he gets to have a good scratch in the sand. And then I have to brush it all out, obviously. So playtime starts quite quickly after the roll. He's already having some fun by himself. And then he comes and tells me he wants to play with me, which is lovely. We do a little bit of, again, sort of exercises on the ground. We use the poles. We do sort of forward and backwards and side steps and turns on the forehand, etc. And we've also conquered the maze in Liberty too, although again that took a little while with him tripping over himself, as well as just deciding he was going to prance around and jump over. But again, it's lovely because he's having fun. And what's really nice is that when he does have a little moment of exuberance, he comes back to me to come and play again. So, as I said earlier, that was a quick run through of our stage 1 of the grand plan. We did that from October, November last year and did it for a good few months. Didn't ride, didn't actually really want to ride. We had a lot of fun doing it, if I'm honest, and that's why we've kept doing it. So my aim of keep doing it weekly, I have absolutely stuck to. We've been putting it into practice in doing similar exercises and using those techniques when we're riding. But oh my goodness, we do enjoy the play. And again, it makes sure that we're having fun together, but it is also us doing things, learning, listening. So that's stage one. We're off back to school for the next video with a lot of lessons and a lot of homework. It's been a long time since I've been at school. And that's it. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, obviously, the please like, comment and subscribe bit still applies. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.